subscribe? Darling Radio, watch and subscribe.
Legendary Motown musician Smokey Robinson faces allegations of sexual assault from housekeepers who sued him on Tuesday for $50 million. His wife Frances is also accused of covering up the abuse and verbally abusing employees with racial slurs. Robinson's representatives did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and Reuters could not verify the claims. The plaintiffs are 4 Hispanic women using Jane Doe pseudonyms in the lawsuit. They accused 85-year-old Robinson of sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, and gender violence at his Los Angeles home from 2007 to 2024. 3 of them appeared wearing face masks at a Los Angeles press conference, while the 4th joined remotely. John Harris is an attorney at Harris & Hayden Law Firm.
These courageous 4 women have collectively decided to come forward and share their experiences of being sexually assaulted by Mr. Smokey Robinson and stand up for their rights, as well as the rights of other women.
Harris explained the delay in reporting, emphasizing the women's financial and emotional struggles.
The obvious question that one will ask, and I suspect most will, why didn't they report Robinson's criminal misconduct to law enforcement or go public before now? As I said before, these women were all low-wage earners living from paycheck to paycheck. They all feared missing a payday and not being able to pay their rent or buy food for their families. And also, Smokey's Robinson celebrity status intimidated them and all made them feel powerless.
Jane Doe 1 accused Robinson of sexually assaulting her at least 7 times, with the last incident on February 17, 2024, 2 days before his 84th birthday. The other plaintiffs made similar claims, with Jane Doe's 2 and 3 alleging at least 20 assaults each. Their lawyers said they welcome a criminal investigation, but haven't heard from prosecutors. Representatives of Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Robinson rose to fame in the 1960s as the singer of Tears of a Clown and a key figure in Motown's rise. He recorded over 30 hits solo and with the Miracles, a group of his Detroit schoolmates.
Let's get Nandy Rain. Nandy Rain in the building. Nandy Rain in the building. All right, Nandy, where you at, dear? All right. While we're waiting on Nandy to unmute that microphone, everybody give me some hands. Throw them. There she go. What's up, Nandy?
Hi, Tariq. How are you?
I'm good, Miss Nandy. How are you?
I am doing great. Just want to say thank you for all that you do. But I also wanted to bring attention to the fact that they have come at our good FBA brother, Smokey Robinson, with rape allegations.
Yeah. Let me get on that. Yes, thank you, sister. Family, did y'all hear about that? Man, they done came at Smokey. Smokey's 85 years old. Smokey's 85, and they didn't hit Smokey with some rape allegations, ladies and gentlemen. Family, first of all, and basically they said it's like 4 former employees, 3 of them were immigrants, and they were saying that the women didn't come forward because they were afraid that they might get deported or something like that. But family, listen, like people are saying, black icons, they don't let them get out the game clean. They're going to make sure to sully the name and the image of black icons. Now, Smokey is an icon. And they sat up here and waited. This man is in the last few years of his life, not saying that in a bad way, but he's 85. And Smokey's, he's still performing. And I saw a viral video like a few weeks ago of Smokey on stage. He creeping out, a little skinny thing out there, creeping out on stage. He's frail and older now, so. And then they gonna hit Smokey with this nonsense. Listen, They always have to. This is a way to stain the legacy, to twist up the bag and the resources. Listen, they always do this to black icons. They got to undermine their legacy and rewrite history. A clean, celebrated black legacy that challenges the white supremacist narrative of moral, cultural, and intellectual superiority. So, if you smear a black icon, the system ensures that future generations remember controversy, not their contribution. So, instead of now, they're going to do this in the last years of this man's life. So, when they talk about Smokey now, instead of just talking about all of those phenomenal hits he wrote in the 60s, 70s, and is changing the musical lexicon, they're going to be talking about these janky ass sexual assault cases now forever. Because what they also want to do, man, this is a way to block some generational wealth transfer too. See, when you defame a black icon later in life, just like they did with our brother Cosby, what you do, that entangles their estate in legal warfare. You understand? So all of those delays, that prevents them from passing down the wealth to their black descendants. See, that reinforces that the racial wealth gap, it's going to go back into white hands because it's going to be disruptive. You see, they know what they're doing when they do little shit like that, just like with Diddy. I don't believe none of this shit with Diddy. That's why folks got to stop co-signing what these white supremacists are doing. They're tying up Diddy's estate. I hope Diddy is found not guilty because they haven't yet explained exactly what Diddy did that was illegal. They just keep putting out innuendos. They were like, yeah, we just got the Diddy freak off list. Look at all the names on here. All right, Diddy had parties. He was infamous for having parties. Just because people showed up to his parties don't mean that there were freak offs. So they're doing all of this stuff to tie up resources, and that's what they're doing with Smokey. This is going to tie the resources up, tie up the money in the estates. Yeah. Because all those that and Smokey wrote a whole bunch of hits. I mean, this man's songs are timeless. Yeah, this man's songs are used in movies and commercials and the whole nine. So Smokey's catalog is going to make money into perpetuity. That man has a phenomenal catalog. So yeah, they're trying to tie all that up. And also to sully the brother's name, that kind of reasserts control over black narratives. So when you smear black legends, that's a form of narrative control. See, that allows the white media to kind of shape how these icons are remembered. And by minimizing their brilliance and maximizing these janky allegations, that's the whole purpose of it. Yeah. But the thing is, they got to own the cultural narrative. They have to control black icons even in death or when they're about to die, when they only have a few years left. So yeah, these scandals that grants them legal and moral power to kind of intervene in the legacy, take over the estate. They did that with Prince. Prince, I think they're still doing janky shit about Prince's estate. When he died, his estate was all tied up with a bunch of shit. When Michael Jackson died, I think his estate is Michael's been dead what 15 years? Damn near 20 years, and his estate is still shit going on with that. The money is all tied up and flipped up and just going all over the place. That's what this is about, man. They have to tarnish that collective memory of black excellence. When one black legend is scandalized, that kind of creates a ripple effect, and then that starts casting doubt on all black greatness. So we got to be very careful not to jump on the attack dog bandwagon when we have black icons being attacked by the dominant society with allegations that seem false. Yeah, just the fact that these people came out as a group against an 85-year-old man. I mean, what is he? How is he? I mean, I'm pretty sure he has the pop of Viagra. You dig and wait a few minutes before some assault can get down. You ain't really boning them like that at no 85. I don't believe that. Yeah. But listen, here's another aspect of this thing too, with these allegations. And when they said something very interesting when I saw a little press conference, and they were saying that the women didn't want to come forward because they were concerned about their immigration status. That raised a red flag, because now, is this an immigration finesse? In addition to tying up his estate, is this an immigration finesse? Because we got to understand something, family. Victim-based immigration pathways like the U visa, that exist. See, under U.S. law, immigrants who claim to be victims of crimes like sexual assault or whatever, you're eligible for a U visa, and that grants you like temporary legal status and like a fast pass to a green card. Yeah. So those visas they were designed to kind of protect real victims, but the people, they exploit them shits with fabricated claims. And listen, when these immigrants, when they claim victimhood, that can block deportation. See, once an immigrant alleges that they've been victimized, especially at the hands of a high-profile U.S. citizen, you're often shielded from deportation pending an investigation. So that gives the accuser time and legal leverage to kind of secure long-term residence, regardless of what the outcome is going to be. So now you good. You ain't gonna get deported if there's an investigation. Y'all better understand the scams that go on with this shit. Yeah. And then civil lawsuits. These folks are out here finessing civil lawsuits. Man. And listen, if Smokey dies anytime soon, oh, they can really go nuts with the allegations, and then these immigrants can get the money tied up with the estate, trying to get some money from the wife, because Smokey has a wife, or trying to get money from the children. They can tie that whole estate up. These damn tethers trying to finesse a bag. So man, it's very interesting to see how this plays out. But that's unfortunate. I don't believe that though. I don't believe that. It's just the timing of it. And they always do this to black icons. They always do it. All right. Let me get who is this? Smoke Break. Let's get Smoke Break. Smoke Break in the building. Mr. Smoke Break. Waiting on his phone to pop up. All right, while we're waiting on Smoke Break, let's go down and let's get African Supremacy. Smoke Break or African Supremacy, either one. African Supremacy, you want to get on? All right, both of them are trying to get their phone together.
Yeah, well, it's obviously the Jews that's messing with black
The
Americans.
Jews?
Yeah,
Okay. Are they messing with y'all over there too?
that's why Kanye is making songs targeting Jewish people.
Right.
Why don't you use your logic?
So why did you flee to Britain?
Why are you always
Why did you flee to Britain?
why are you a 50-year-old troll?
Why are you a musty 13-year-old, but you're really 48? And
We're
you're
talking.
in junior high school. Why are you 48 years old in junior high school playing for the junior varsity basketball team? And you got
Why do why do
and you old as hell lying about your age, huh?
why do you have Bussy on?
Well, only people who had Bussy was your granddad at the immigration office. That's how he got you to the UK. He had to work that Bussy up at the home office.
I don't know any 50-year-old man that talks about Bussy the way you talk
You do,
about it.
sir.
You're sus.
You, sir. I don't know any 50-year-old tether who calls up whining to another man and then talking about Bussy like you, sir. You're a fleeing, whining tether who's failed. Out here talking about some
Doctor,
damn Jews. Dude, please. You up there broke and dusty in the UK driving Uber on the left side of the road.
I'm actually in Dubai right now, and I'm
You're
27.
not in
So
Dubai. You're
relax,
not in
bro.
Dubai. You're not in Dubai.
Do you want me to post something right
Yes,
now?
post something right now. Post your camel. Post your camel right
No,
now.
no, no. I'm a post where I am right
Post your
now.
camel. All right.
But as I was saying, why do you think Kanye is making songs called Hell Hitler? Why? Why don't you use your logic?
Why did you flee from your homeland? And why are you worried about
Why
why
does
are
this?
you worried about some damn Kanye? Y'all worried about everything else except fixing that dilapidated homeland you fled from. Why don't you worry about that?
You're a weird guy,
Why don't
man.
you worry
You
about
you're
that? Y'all never
you're
you
very
never fix your homeland. You always somewhere as a damn refugee somewhere talking about what we doing over here. Why don't you fix your homeland, dude? For real.
our homeland is, well, I don't even want to talk about my
Right, I
homeland.
know
We're
you
talking
don't. That's
about
the
Jewish
problem.
people.
You want to talk about everything else except your damn failure. Why don't y'all fix them damn dilapidated homelands instead of whining about foundational black Americans? We don't need advice from you. You're over there as a refugee somewhere, God knows where. You have a British accent, sir, so you've been to Britain. So you've been
So where's
so
your
here,
homeland?
here, and I've never fled. My homeland is here, right here, and nowhere else, sir.
All right. If
All right. Now go ahead and get some deodorant and get up off here, sir. Want to hear all that shit? These tethers stay whining about us. Hey, how come Kanye? No, how come you are shitting in the streets in your homeland? Don't worry about us. We're fine. We're not living in shanty towns and fleeing all over the place. And I don't even want to hear your bad faith argument. I don't even want to hear it. Anti-communist, what's happening? Anti-communist, what is happening?
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm good, man. Where are you? Are you in a truck?
I am. Let me get you off the speaker. I'll put you on
Okay.
normal
What
speak.
what what country or city are you in?
Can you hear me
I
now?
can hear you. Where are you? What country are you in?
Australia.
Oh, okay. How's everything out there, man?
Going all right.
Okay, yeah. Let me. I have to get you later, man. It's your. It's too loud over there. It sounds like you're in there with some kangaroos and a koala bear. I don't know what you're doing over there. It's too much going on. He's out there driving around the outback. I don't know what you're doing over there. All right, let me get Jordan. This is one of Myron Gaines' folks. Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Jordan, what's going on with it, man?
Every day I gotta come in here and I gotta hear it's the Jews,
I
nigga,
know,
all the
I
time.
know,
Annoying, man.
very much so. So, what's going on with the bread, man? Y'all, any leeway with it? Because the price is now 60,000. So,
How did it go up
yeah,
$10,000, bro?
because Myron is on Pierce with my name in his mouth, so the price is up. That means there's value, so the price is up. So it's 60K. Any leeway? Any progress yet?
Yeah, I actually had somebody reach out on your behalf
Okay,
already.
okay.
Yeah, they sent me an email. They sent me an email. This is how the did the price go up? Dog, I was sleeping. How the price go up when
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
sleeping?
I'm saying. Every time anybody mentions it, everybody keep coming in here mentioning a debate or whatever. Myron mentions my name and all that, the price is gonna go up. Yeah, so that means it's value.
So anytime an influencer mentions your name, the price is
No,
going up
no,
$1,000
no.
a day.
When they start mentioning my name, talking about me and Myron debating again, so that means that's going to show more value. That's going to show that there's a lot of value in it. So that means the price has to go up. That means a lot of people are very interested in it. So the price is going to go up because I guess Myron sends his folks over here with that stuff. So that price is going to go up. So yeah, let me know what's up, man. I'm at 60K. That's where it is. So I'm here. Let me know when y'all ready. All right. That's the minimum. All right. All right. 60K plus travel and hotel fees. All right. And no Super 8 hotels. No budget hotels, no Super 8s. 4-star and up. All right. Just to be clear. And then I bring my own security because I don't trust none of y'all tethers. All right. Let me see. Let's see who we got. because we do have a lot of people in here. We got a lot of folks in the building. A lot of people up in here. What's up, Sister Brooke? What's the lovely Sister Brooke down there? I see you. Let's get. I ain't gonna be on here too long. What time is it? All right, let me get one more good one. We get one more good one because we do have a lot of people in here. But I don't want to be up here all day with y'all, which I love the family, but I don't want to keep y'all up because I know y'all got work and all that. So y'all raise your hand. Let me know if you're in here. Raise your hand. Let me get some new faces. I want to get some new people in here. All right. I'm trying to see some new faces in here. I don't want to get the same folks that we get regularly. Let's get Mr. A1. Let's get Mr. A1 in the building.
Hey, Flex, can you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you, A1. How are you, sir?
Oh, brother, I have been barred from from Twitter at least 3 times during the last 8 months.
Why?
Oh, because I'm going at it against white supremacists and everything else. They never get checked by X at all.
Yeah.
But black folks, whenever we stand up and everything else on truth and and fight back against them, they just immediately kick this. Just suspend our accounts and everything else. We're permanently banned, and the only way we can just get back in is that we have to find another handle on everything else. So I'm back, after being barred for about a month and everything else. Yeah, but I want to talk about this situation with Smokey Robinson. I'm wondering if that white dude who's on Shannon Sharp, I forgot that attorney's name from Houston.
The one who's suing all the black entertainers?
Yes,
Tony
yes.
Busby,
I
I think,
wonder
right? Tony's
Tony
right.
Busby. I wonder if he's doing that. I wonder if he's involved in this lawsuit.
Okay,
Jewish.
I'm a little crazy. Let me deal with Donica. Donica, I get you in a second.
Donica, shut up.
I
But
mean, listen, he said, let me deal with Donica. Do you want to stand in line or do you want to?
no, I'm
let Donna
I'm
let him
speaking.
Well,
finish.
Okay,
well,
Let
let
him
me
finish,
finish
Johnny.
speaking. Okay, okay. But I'm wondering if Tony Busby is behind all this.
I don't know. That I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is for some odd reason because he's been on every black entertainer's bumper and everything from P Diddy to Shannon Sharp and possibly right now on our brother Smokey Robinson. He's 85 years old, and he's
All right, thank you, brother, Mister. Okay, thank you, Mister. Shit. Okay. All right.
I need some more work, baby, tonight. Ooh, I need some more work on me tonight. Ooh, I need some more work, baby, tonight. I need some more work on me tonight. Yeah, yeah. I need some more work on me tonight. I need some more work, baby, tonight. I need some more